And welcome back to Roguecraft here on Musicfreegaming. It is great to see you here. I'm in my storage room because it needs help. And the good news is I've actually got some help in place. I've got a new storage system running here, which is awesome and barely has anything in it. But we're going to change that somewhat. No, I'm not going to make you sit through all of the sorting. That would be insane, even for me. No, but what I am going to do is connect this to the rest of my system. So what I want to do is connect the water flow that comes across all of this stuff into this behemoth. And then I need to set up a shulker unloader and a couple of other things that will feed into the whole storage system. So that's the plan. Is it going to be simple and easy? No. No, it's not. Well, actually, that's not true. It's probably not going to be that bad. But it will take a little time. So let's go ahead and get into this. Yeah, you can see here, I've got the water stream coming in from that side of the storage system. This is my bulk storage. Anything coming from the farms ends up here. And then it comes over and dumps down into the input of the system. Now, this is a Gnembon lagless sorter. And I've got this, it's huge. It's 6 blocks high. It's however many across this is, 9 across. I was thinking I might need some manual storage for some other things. I'm not entirely sure that's the case. I might have enough storage here. Especially when you can combine things with shulker boxes, right? So, like, here's my deep slate and blackstone box. Well, I've got some shulker boxes that I've got some bulk stuff in. So, maybe that's not that big a deal. But I definitely need to get an input system into this, a shulker unloader, that type of thing. So, I think that's what I'm going to start with first. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. There's no possible way I could totally screw up the redstone here or something like that. Not at all. This is why I don't do this stuff on cameras very often, because I screw it up a lot. So I need the dump chest for the shulker to be, the chests need to be here and here, not over there. And they need to be up one, which they could be, but they're not. So that needs to go there. And then all of this is in the wrong place. So, time to build it again. It wouldn't be a redstone build if it didn't break on me the first time I tried to use it. Okay, that's just how it goes for me. Not unusual, but again, me and redstone on camera, yeah, definitely an issue. Yeah, so first test, the shulker dispensed. It's unloading. I should have put fewer items in there. There's not a lot there, but definitely more than a stack. Let me grab a dropper. Oops, not in there. Dropper's going to go there. That'll all end up that way. Because this will all get dumped out into a water stream going somewhere or other, probably over there. Cool. So, nice. So in theory, once this empties, it should break the shulker. Now, again, the design would sort this. I don't care about that. It'll end up in the overflow, which is perfectly fine. And there it breaks. Now, it did not go into the hopper. It probably would have had I left it there, right? Yeah, so if I had left that there, because I picked it up, it ends up back there. Cool. All right, so that looks like it works. That's honestly a little surprising. Yeah, chest in place. The next thing I need to do is rig the water stream. And for that to work, I need to be able to dispense everything out of this dropper. And that's going to be, should be a fairly simple circuit, but I need to go build it. So let me go get comparator and some other stuff. Okay, so I've got the clock running. It's reading off this hopper. So now, if I... Aha! I can't get out, but it's definitely spewing all sorts of good stuff. Perfect. Perfect. This is great. So now I just need to block all of this nonsense off and feed it into a hopper stream. Awesome. Or a hopper stream water stream, which I can totally do. So sweet. And since I happen to have some green glass, I think I'll put that above this here. But, oh, actually, no. I want to send this water this way. Because of just general reasons like, hey, I kind of want to put stuff there. Cool. So, great. It's done spewing. Perfect. Let me go ahead and pick up some of this. Why is this still... Oh, the signal got too... Yeah, the signal got too weak. Awesome. All right. Well, like I said, wouldn't be my redstone if it worked the first time. So let me see what I can do about this. Yeah, so the clock is fixed with some really, really ugly redstone. But it works. I've got a repeater there. It gets the signal. This guy empties completely, so... Sweet. So what I'll do is I'll get some water going this way. Now running out to... Well, this... Ooh. Hey. Oh, no, that's not going to be a problem. It's like, oh, this redstone torch is going to be an issue. No, because this is all going to come out this way. Just like that. Because the water's going to run on top of it. Cool. So now I just need to... throw a couple of hoppers here. In fact, I might actually literally throw a couple of hoppers onto this chain. We'll see where the water goes, but I kind of like the idea of having a couple of them there just in case one backs up a little bit. And this will be great, though for visibility reasons, I would really like to... Actually, you know what? No, let's take this back because I want to be able to get at these hoppers or these furnaces. So let's do it this way. I'm going to put hopper there, come on, and right there. Okay, cool. Okay, well, I'll figure the rest of this out here because I'm not thrilled with how this connects. Okay, so the water stream's in place. So let's throw in a couple of items to sort here in a way that maybe I won't pick them up, huh? Okay. All right, so they're going to flow that way. And basically, I want to make sure that they didn't get stuck down here. It looks like this should be fine. Right, if I throw a couple of things... Throw a couple of things like right in there. Yeah, they're going to wash out and be okay. Nice. So what's cool now, because those items are flowing nicely right through the water stream, they should eventually make their way up and out and through everything. So eventually this light should turn on. Let's go make sure everything is connected properly, right? Nothing is stuck in a hopper over here or anything like that, right? Okay. Take this out for a minute. Yep. I mean, there's one thing I'm fairly certain of working correctly. It's hoppers. Right? Those would have popped in this way, which would have taken them up the bubble column. Let's free cam up there for a moment with all of the loud clickiness, which would have sent them around that way. Okay, and now I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Help me. Help me. Okay, so now, in theory, everything should come here. So now I do know... Oops, I don't actually have anything there. So I don't know where anything went. Oh, I know where it went. It went here. Or it should have come here. Yeah, because I had a couple of granite blocks and... Oh, yeah, some andesite slabs, I think. Because that's the other side of it. This is the dump chest for all of the... sorting system here. Which means I need to set up the filter. Make sure I have a redstone torch. It should... I think it's set to turn off. But let me go around, make sure everything is set up, and make sure it's not collecting all the garbage. All right, now that I've got the old junk chest blocked up, I'm going to just throw these redstone torches in. Okay, they're going to feed down this way, and in fact, I should here in a moment. Yeah, see, there they go. There are the redstone torches. Right? They're going to swoop down this way. And right over this way. And down. And now, you should see. There it goes. That lights up. And the torches are now working their way through this storage system. That's going to take a while because this is huge. I like the system. It works well. It just works slowly. But eventually, when that light goes out, we'll see it all show up. We'll see those torches show up here in the dump chest. Cool. So now, that should, in fact, work. So let me just double check. See what I've got here. I've got some... Well, let's just see how this works, because this has a whole bunch of random nonsense. Some things will get sorted, some things won't. Cool, so now what I should be able to do is drop this shulker box. There it goes. Into this chest. It's going to unload. There we go. You can see it. You can hear it dumping stuff out there. Cool. And now, that will all now eventually end up in the sorting system. And the shulker box will break off, follow that same route, and we'll end up in the dump chest. Okay? So that's how this should all work. Either that or everything's going to get really messed up. But I know the sorting system works. I tested that after I built it. So just watch this whole chain and see how it goes. Okay, so the test, I think, is working out okay. The shulker box popped. Everything's floating through the system. And if I check the dump chest over here, oops, that's the wood chest. There's the torches I threw in earlier. There's some stone bricks which aren't being sorted. There we go. So, perfect. So the stone brick stairs, let's go ahead and put in here. And I'll put the redstone torches back in my inventory. Ah, but you can see, look, there's the cobblestone coming in that was in the chest. So that is all working perfectly. So the next thing I need to do, because this is a real pain in the neck to get at, is, well, move this dump chest so it spits out into a little bit larger system here. So take that out just to make this look a little bit better too, because I screwed up my own design. You know, it happens. It happens, and it happens to me a lot because I just have that problem. But that's okay. We'll make it work. So let's see now. The way I want this to go is I want chests. Oops. No. Ouch. It's okay. It's okay. I'm still alive. So that's a win. You know, and I've long said it. You want, if you want to do any build right, got to fall off it at least twice, right? 3 times preferably. So, but we're going to take that chest out because I put it in the wrong place. You know, because I also do that at least 3 times during any build that I do. I think this piglin is fairly well convinced I'm just doing all of this wrong, and he's come to stop me. Probably wise. This is, in fact, probably a wise zombie piglin trying to stop my redstone, but you can't stop me. I will continue. Cool, so now the drop circuit's in place. Right, so anything that would come into under here, boy, this is tight. Anything that would come into this, I need to point that hopper over that way. But that will feed into the dropper. And then the typical clock here will just spit everything out. Just like that. Cool. So now I need to set up the water stream and do it in a way that doesn't flood out my storage, because that would suck. I broke that. Water's flowing down. It is not, I repeat, it is not flooding my storage system. So that is awesome. Next step is to find my kelp, because that's obviously it's not going to be in that box. There's kelp. So I can turn this into a bubble stream and force all of the items up. Because that is going to be the next really important step, is all of this stuff has to come up. Right? Just like that. Now, what also would have been cool is if I had... there we go. See? It's going to just shoot it right up there. And I think I'll go ahead and just glass all of that over. Cool. So now, let's make sure everything is pointing the right way. Probably isn't, right? This hopper is definitely not. Okay, now it is. So now, what should happen is if anything gets sorted into this, like that gravel, it's going to get popped up, and then we'll eventually end up down here with that kelp even. So perfect. So now what should happen, I can take that chest out from underneath, but now what should happen is that, oh yeah, all that good stuff. Way too much good stuff. Stuff. Let's offload some stuff. I don't know. Did I get it all? Got it all. Okay. Now what should happen is anytime I throw something into the storage system, which the system doesn't know what to do with, it'll end up right here. So now obviously I do have gravel sorting, but it's not sorting right from it's sorting from that side, not the exit hopper. Cool. But yeah, that'll take everything up. Perfect. And I'm going to double check just to make sure that this dropper is empty. It is. Perfect. Perfect. This is going to be great. So now I just need to get some decorations and stuff, but at least the output is done. I think the redstone derpage portion of the stream is over. I think I'm done with that now. Right, I think I've got that all sorted out. I do not need to redstone anymore. At least one can hope. I just need more hoppers. Hoppers! Welcome to Musicfreegaming, home of the hopper. Hopefully not to be sued by either Burger King or Doc Hopper's French fried frog legs, because both of those would be really, really inconvenient. Yeah, we can see the gold nuggets coming in that I just threw into the sorting system over there. And that's great. That's what I want. I now have a great place where I can just dump stuff either out of my inventory directly or through shulker boxes, and it'll just show up in the sorting system wherever I want it to go. I am going to need a lot more glow squid juice, just if I want to light these things up. you know, because labels are cool. And yeah, those signs along the top storage, I can't read those. So I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do up there. Now, what I was going to do is probably dyes and stuff that I don't use often, because that's way up there. With the more common stuff, put it down here. So, sweet. But I've got things in place. So now, what I can do is, I think just for some temporary ease of, well, emptying one of those boxes, I'm just going to come in right down here. Again, this is just temporary so I can get this box emptied. We'll just let that start dumping. Eventually, this whole box is coming out, but for now, it'll work. That's all I needed to do. I'll take that hopper out when I'm done. But sweet, now I can just start dumping all of this stuff wherever it is I'm going to dump it. Now that I have a lot of the storage stuff in place, I have a little bit of a design problem. Okay. I'm going to have to take this out for a minute. Okay. As much as I want those scaffolds to go up there, right? They're in the way. Okay, so I've got a design problem, right? I can put another set of spruce logs right here coming up. But I think what I might do is run another set of chests up this way, but maybe bulked up just like that. In fact, what I might do is change this from being the snake style like I've got over there to this style. And then what I could do is I could just stack up another couple of sets of double chests for non-sortable storage. So if I want to put, armor, potions, all that stuff, I could just stack them up right here. And it'll fit in kind of with this theme. So I think that's probably going to be the right idea. Okay. No big deal. No big deal. I can do that. Okay, so that's going to be about it today. I've got the main storage system in. Of course, had that in before. And now I've got some storage. I've got the shulker unloader. Everything is connected up. This is great. So I still have some things. I may shift a couple of things around, but I think it's going to work out pretty well. It's going to be nice having all of my stuff in one place. And I still have to go through and sort everything. And that is going to take forever. Really. Forever. But that's okay. I can do that. But what you can do is hit the like button, subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Heck, you can subscribe over on Twitch too. That would be cool. But until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Musicfreegaming signing off. Hey, it's future me here. And I know I just said that, hey, the video's over and stuff, but I had to move the shulker unloader. I did. I know it's silly, but it makes a lot more sense here. So I moved the shulker unloader and the storage dump here. I now have this whole wall of non-sorted storage that I will probably never use, but it's there anyway and it looks cool. So now I've got all of this space over here that I can do something with without having to worry about getting in the way of the shulker loader and stuff. So, or unloader, because, that's the thing. So anyway, I will get the right button here. So yes, that's the thing. I decided to move the shulker loader, but hey, it looks cooler and things are really starting to come together. So once again, like the video and all that good stuff, and I will see you next time.